Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Bubblegum Reviews. My name is Steve, and tonight's review will be on the movie here to the left of me, The African Queen, with Katherine Hepburn and Humphrey Bogart. For some reason, I always get I don't know, it kind of freezes up as soon as I think of his name. This is a first time watch for me. Little quick summary into this is Sophie and Mr. Allnut, she hires him to take out a German ship and pretty much get the hell out of there because of what's going on and her brother's death. And along the way, they kind of run into a few obstacles. So yeah. Anyways, so first things first. This movie feels like all teeth for me. It's not a bad thing or anything like that. I just felt like at times I was looking at Mr. Wilson. I mean, all they needed was a little longer front teeth for old Humphrey Bogart, because I feel like he's got like a overbite because his teeth are constantly kind of just sticking out. But anyways, it was just kind of funny because she's always smiling and he's got the teeth sticking out and stuff. And I mean, they both have really white teeth, so there's no problem or anything. But that was just one thing I thought was kind of funny. The other cool, this was kind of funny, cool, and I don't know if it was actually what they did. So the part where they end up going down the rapids, and pretty much at the end of the rapid run where they kind of hit soft, slow, calm water, right there as soon as they show the boat, it literally looked like somebody pushed a toy boat in a bathtub. Like when you were a kid and you used to play with like boats in the water, and that's literally what it looked like. I was like, what in the world is that? I wonder if that was kind of what they shot, because it really looked like it right there. So that was kind of funny to see that. I had to point that out just because I saw it and was like, what in the world? Was that a damn toy boat? But it was fun. The the other thing, so this is the shooting location on this was fantastic in Africa. I guess there was a lot of we want to get the hell out of here. We hate it. Like Humphrey Bogart hated being there. He did not want to be there any longer than he had to. Katherine Hepburn, on the other hand, she loved it there. She thought it was utterly divine, and she loved everything about it. And I thought it was really cool. I'm sure being there is a little different than seeing it on screen, obviously, but still, that was the wildlife and everything like that. That's so cool. So, yeah. The other thing is, so in the start of the when they got on the boat, the start, you see that they got that little cover that she ends up sleeping under when it's raining, and they lose it as they're going down the rapids. Well, after that, they have no cover on that boat, and it rained, I think, two or three more times. So that kind of bugged me, just because I was like, why is he not like building cover for them so they have something to sleep under when it rains? Or why did he not try to fix it or anything? So yeah, that to me kind of bugged me. It didn't bug my rating. It just bugged me because I literally felt like it was almost like I was there, and I was like, hey, can we get some cover over here, God damn it, or something, like, hello. Obviously, if I was there, I could have built the cover myself, but you know what I'm saying. Anyways, so if you're familiar with Humphrey Bogart, he is a smoker in real life. So obviously in this, he was smoking. And the one thing I did notice is I don't smoke personally, so it's not like I'm going to go out and be like, oh, I'm going to smoke now. But they knew how to make smoking look a lot cooler back then than people do today. Of course, the cigarettes they were smoking back in the day were probably a lot more natural than the shit they're selling now that goes through processing plants and everything like that. Like those are probably like pre-rolls, which, yeah, anyways, I'm not going to go into some crazy thing about smoking. So yeah, there is another thing that I really thought was insane that I wanted to kind of touch base on. So I was watching the behind the scenes, after I watched the film. And one of the things that I caught on to was they did not have a lot of food over there. So there was like the villagers and all the crew and everything. There was like a big pot that everybody put their food into. And I guess one of the people, I'm not sure who it was. I don't remember. I felt like they weren't specific on the person, of course, but there was a person that apparently was killing the villagers and putting their human meat into the pot. They ended up catching this guy, and he got hung while over there. So let's see here. You have a guy that's pretty much a serial killer that's trying to feed human flesh meat to people. Why did you guys still shoot this film? Like, if that actually happened the way I'm thinking of it in my head, why did this, like, how would you guys not cancel the film and be like, we're getting the fuck out of here? This is crazy. Bill over there almost had some of her damn leg or whatever. Like, I don't know how far it got as far as if somebody almost ate it or whatnot. Oh, sorry, but are you okay there, bud? But yeah, oh, dog's doing a little sneezing. But like, what? That's crazy. But anyways, so things that I really liked was Katherine Hepburn and Humphrey Bogart's connection, man. They did a great job. And obviously in this movie, it's a lot of them. Like there's, I think, maybe 8 cast people in this, and the majority is just the 2 of them, and they did a really good job. They felt like they were really good friends, and from what I hear is after this film, or even before it, but anyways, they were like really good friends in real life. So that's good, because when you got a good friendship in real life, on screen, it's going to be like you guys are having fun and everything. And but yeah, the connection between them was great. The screenplay in this was really good. The writing was really good. I did feel like it kind of got a little slow in the middle, but a 1950s film isn't going to have CGI or anything like that, and their budget's not going to be great. So I do take that into consideration. I really enjoyed this film. The music in this was actually not bad either. But anyway, so director we have John Huston, who I've never seen a movie he's directed, but he was the narrator, one of the narrators in The Hobbit, the animated Hobbit, and he was an actor in Chinatown with Jack Nicholson, which I have not seen that. I do want to see that. IMDb gave this a 7.7 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 96%. Dog Bones gave it a 4 out of 4. I haven't done a Dog Bones for like probably 20 movies because everything's been past how far Dog Bones goes to. I give it a 7 out of 10. There was just a few things like the slow part for me kind of just it made me kind of a little bit uninterested, but I still wanted to give it its fair shake because A, my buddy recommended it, and B, I feel like I need to kind of open my movie vocabulary up to old stuff a lot more besides the stuff that I really enjoy, like Abbott and Costello and Three Stooges. I got to get a little farther out there. But anyways, reasons I tell you to watch this is the connection between the 2 of them, the soundtrack, and actually the score, and the shooting location. This movie, the location of this movie was so awesome. Like, I kind of wish I was part of the directing crew just because that would have been cool to go to. Not saying I couldn't go there by myself or anything. I just feel like that would have been such a cool experience. So this is actually Humphrey Bogart won an Oscar for this film, and this is his only Oscar he's ever won in this film. There was a few times he was trying to be funny, and he actually did a pretty good job. Box office at 10.75 million on a budget of 1, so it made 9.75 million. That's not crazy numbers, obviously, but this is a 1951 movie, so That's a damn good profit, I'll say that. Interesting fact on this one is, what was it? Yeah, so this movie is what they based the Jungle Cruise ride at Disneyland off of. And knowing that, and actually being on the ride, I actually just was on the ride last year, like September-ish or something. And then watching this, I kind of got the feel of, oh, okay, I see how that is. Yeah, I can see that. And it's really, and I also saw the Jungle Cruise with The Rock and, sorry, Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt. I like that one. I feel like this is a better movie overall, but for that one was a lot funnier, obviously, because Dwayne Johnson had the dad jokes and everything. But overall, this is a better film. But anyways, yeah. So that's all for that. You guys stay tuned because up next I will be reviewing Law Abiding Citizen. So stay tuned for that. Like and subscribe. Check out my letterbox. Check out my eBay. And last but not least, either like this review or start eating that trash can.